This is a photograph I took yesterday in Sutton Park that I've got here on my computer monitor. I'm going to use it as a reference now to do a watercolour painting from. So I'm going to use my usual palette: ultramarine, lemon yellow, Payne's grey, alizarin crimson, raw sienna, burnt umber and light red. These are my three brushes. I've got the large hake brush, 3/4 inch flat and a number 3 rigger. Got my water jar with this sharpish lip, comes in handy when taking the excess water off the hake. I'll take out the rest of the water, the rest of the excess comes off by wiping it on the tea towel. The only other tool I might use is this piece of card, just for scraping out bits of rocks or doing bits of grasses or whatever. We'll start off as usual just by giving the paper a all over even coating of clear water. Just helps the sky nice and so all the clouds in the sky just blend in, so you don't end up with any hard edges. I'm just going to tip just the tips of the hairs in, just to bring the hairs back together on the brush. Then go into raw sienna. Clean the brush, and then ultramarine, and then just brush that in, leaving plenty of gaps. And then maybe even put a few clouds in, a few grey clouds, which will be alizarin crimson and a bit of Payne's grey. Pushing in from this side, I think. And a few smaller ones at the bottom. And then for the distant trees, I'm going to mix all the colours together, sort of leaning towards blue. And then I'm going to put in the most distant trees I can see in the photograph, right back there. And then I'm going to add a bit more raw sienna as they come a little bit closer. And over on this left hand side I'm going for a stronger mix now. Same to raw sienna, ultramarine, same sky colours, and then these are the bigger ones coming towards the foreground. And then same on the other side. Take that excess off the bottom. I'm just going to pull the paper tight where it's stretched a little bit. I'm going to clean the brush now. I'm going to go raw sienna and a bit of light red, only a touch of light red because it's very, very strong, and then do this, maybe a bit of blue in there as well. Just a burnt umber. And just do a few little sweeps across. I'm just doing various mixes of these same colours, burnt umber, light red, ultramarine, just working my way down the page. Just dabbing it down like that, just to give the impression of these little bits of grasses and what have you. And then just the odd little sweep. Just even little bits of unpainted areas, just highlights. Could be anything really. And then just thinking about how this path's going to flow now. So I might put the path in first actually. It's a nice sort of green grassy colour. So I'm just going to go in, not too much water. I'm just going to go lemon yellow, raw sienna, maybe just a touch of ultramarine. And then think about, I like a nice bit of a twist in it. So if we sort of start in the distance and then sort of come round and then sort of and just define these. What I might do, often what I find helps when I'm doing the edges of a path or something, if I put some dark areas in along the edge, burnt umber, ultramarine, just get some dark paint in there. Doesn't really matter what you mix, as long as it's nice and dark. Just get it somewhere along the edges. And then switch to the piece of card and just help define that path a little bit with some, just the odd rock here and there. I know they're not in the actual photo, but at the end of the day it's your own little landscape, and you've always got artistic license to move things around and just do whatever helps with the composition really. It's up to you. Now keeping burnt umber, ultramarine, and there's a little bush here, just a little tree in the foreground. Just using the very tip of the ache, and then putting what I can with that, and then switch to the rigger just to do the finer twigs. Plenty of water. Once you switch to the rigger, loads of water, and then dark mix, burnt umber, ultramarine, and just carry on with these branches, just doing the final bits. No need to be too particular with them. That'll do. Then I'm going to clean the brush. And then as I'm drying it, I'm going to scuff up all the hairs on the end. And then there's a load of dead leaves on this tree, so you're looking at a sort of rusty orangey sort of colour, so I'm going to go light red, burnt umber, raw sienna, and hopefully I've got roughly the right colour for that, sort of dead leaf sort of colour. But don't whack it all in, leave plenty of gaps so that you can see what's happening behind the tree. And then down here, I haven't bothered cleaning the brush, leaving it all scuffed up like that. Burnt umber, light red, raw sienna. There's a few longer bits of grass. Also helps ground the tree, so it's just that hasn't worked fantastic. Might even try the rigger with that. Burnt umber, ultramarine, and then just flicking up a few bits of grass. Again, you need plenty of water, because these little brushes, they don't hold much water, so you'll keep running out before you finish the stroke. A few over there, there's a few more over here. But again, as with most of it, try and keep it sort of, don't go crazy. That'll do for that, I think. Maybe even a few stones. A few stones at the base of the tree always seems to work pretty well, I find. I think that's sort of got the main elements in. Just a very loose impression of that photograph. Back to the rigger, and then just a very quick signature down there. And then if we have another look, you see the photo from where I'm working. Just going a bit closer. You see I've got the sort of main elements of the photograph in there. And that's just a very simple, quick impression of Sutton Park from a photograph I took yesterday. I hope you like that. StephenCronin.com if you want to buy any of these things. Keep practicing, and I'll see you again soon.